Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Melody Trice, and you are watching The Melody Trice Show.
I love Batman. Like, I'm 65, and I can tell you I used to go home and watch Superman and Batman every day after school. Like, please. There was no chores getting done when that was on, I can tell you.
Well, the grandson of George Barris, who designed and built the original Batmobile in 1966.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yep, so we're here as a family, and, George passed away almost 2 years ago now, so at the end of the day, we're here to support. My grandpa always supported Adam West.
That was incredible. I was pinching myself because I grew up watching the old reruns of the 60s Batman, the wham, pow, and it was a trip. I was just like, wow. I mean, it's really dreams do come true.
Warm, wonderful, bewitching, fantastic.
Going to happen because I was the guest curator. I was under Roger Neal's direction. I was the one that kind of got everybody all together to put this whole thing together, and it's pretty amazing. So Roger had the idea, put it together with a museum, and asked me to help because I know all the Bat nerds. All the Bat nerds congregated upon the Hollywood Museum in Hollywood, California, and here we are today.
It is tremendous. Let me tell you something. Not only is it fun seeing so many people, but I'll tell you what is amazing. This exhibit is spectacular. It's everything you could imagine Batman. For every person who's watched our show, whether they were a little kid sitting in their living room or an adult, they're going to love this because it's all here. I mean, you got the vehicles, the Batmobile, the Batcopter, the Batcycle, you've got the scripts, you've got...
I worked 3 years I did the fights with Batman and Robin.
Wow.
I have pictures of...
Historic, it's history, and I think it's really important not to forget our current too. I mean, you see little kids that just want to play Batman and everything, so it's part of Americana now,
It's amazing, and it's an anniversary, and I mean, the fact that anything can last this long is so awesome.
Yeah, that's true history, right? And when you saw that Batman mobile out there, what did that feel like?
It was so cool. I wanted to take a picture with it.
You gotta go take a picture with it.
I will.
So amazing. I love Batman's vehicles, all of them, Dukes of Hazzards, the Batmobile.
There are about 2,000 pieces in this exhibit, so I'm just really excited to see what people have collected over the years and what kind of memorabilia they have.
Very excited because I did the only 3-part Batman, which they cut together and released as a movie in Europe.
Saw the Batmobile outside?
Oh, that was amazing. We took so many pictures with that. It's so cool. Because I used to watch all the original Batmans with my dad and everything, so to see that, I was just like, oh, the feels.
It's a great honor, and I've been a Batman fan and a collector for so many decades, and it's really more of a lifestyle than even a hobby or business. To deal in the memorabilia.
Barbara Rush was Nora Clavicle, one of the original villains. And she's still alive. She's 91. So it's extremely important for me. Not only did I have a crush on both Adam and Bert, but it's wonderful for me to be here with my aunt, celebrating her.
Very excited. I own the original mobile bat phone from the Batmobile. I loaned it out to this museum. Roger.
Very. I knew the late George Barris, and he was a good friend of my family, and I'm just really excited to be here and see this. It obviously is a big thing because there were lines down.
Some of the artifacts were probably some of the other players. I think Julie Newmar, who was Catwoman, will be here, and Cesar Romero, who played Frank Gorshin was the Riddler. I don't know who Cesar Romero was. Somebody.
I brought the Batcycle from the movie, and it was used in a few episodes of the show.
Sneaking on lots. I think it was 20th Century Fox. I saw the Batmobile way back then because I was a fan, of Batman. So to be here You know, plus Chuck Barris, who designed the Batmobile and all that, he designed a lot of the Happy Days cars.
It's always wonderful to come here. This is such a wonderful place, and it's keeping history alive, and that's so important. And she invites all these lovely guests that you get to see that are...
It's so cool. I'm such big a fan of Batman.
When you're watching this stuff on TV, you know, you only dream of these things and you see these people and you look at all this stuff. But then when you're finally, you know, in your own element and you're living your own dream and then you see the people who are living theirs as well, it's just a whole different era. It just gives you a whole different, different step for you.
True Batman fan.
You know, I like all the versions of Batman. I'm so excited. I'm actually a big fan of the Batman movies. I remember seeing the one with Christian Bale and like the bat scene. I was like 10 years old watching that, and I was like, oh my.
I'm so excited to be here. I can't believe this is the first time they actually do a Batman exhibit. It makes no sense to me. How has this not happened before?
I actually had the opportunity to meet Adam West several times. So for me, that was a big deal. Yeah, no, he was one of my favorites. So I'm a huge Batman, Batgirl.
World to me because in 1966, I was in Connecticut watching Batman on TV, not realizing you're watching your future husband. True story.
People's reaction, you know, that after all these years, that's their favorite Batmobile. I like them all, but it is pretty cool and iconic.
And so I have this now with the pow and the bang. I got this in France, and I was like, oh my God. And I've been looking for a place to wear it. And then my publicist, Harlan, calls and goes, okay, the museum, the next exhibit, it's the Batman exhibit. We got the Bat Signal and the Batmobile. And I'm like, shut up, I found a place to wear this jacket. Finally.
Wow, and it's gorgeous.
Isn't it cute? It's so adorable. And here they have they're going to have a hall of villains. They have all sorts of sets. They have I'm looking forward to hello, yes, there I am. I want to see the hall of villains, of course. That's my favorite.
I gotta say, it's really amazing to be here. I'm a huge fan of Batman and the TV show. I grew up watching the show. I just met my 3 sons, which is awesome. And
this is a special time for any collector. You know, I started this at 10 years old, fell in love with the show, and have been collecting ever since. This is the World Series of the Super Bowl for collectors.
What does that mean to you about the legacy of Batman?
Well, let me put it this way. I was one of the villains on the show.
Oh my God! So you was the people that he was conquering.
Adam West and I go back a long time.
That's amazing. So this means a lot to you.
Oh yeah, at the time I was doing.
You know something? I'm so excited because of I grew up on this stuff. Like Batman has been one of my favorite superheroes, and particularly this original series. I watched it as a young kid, and this is a very exciting moment for me.
I was an actress and a singer. And I appeared on a double episode called The Joker Goes to School, and I played Susie the cheerleader.
That's amazing.
And one of my costumes is on display in the museum.
Oh my God, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, well, of course it has to continue on. We love Batman and Robin. Burt Ward was also in one of my movies called Desperation Boulevard. So Burt Ward, Batboy, Robin, you know, let's go to the Batcave.
I think that was awesome. I thought how cool it was about the Batmobile in the Batman 66, how it was totally different from the other Batmobiles.
Get to the Hollywood Museum as fast as you can. You don't want to miss this. This is an opportunity that is not going to come around often.